Hello everyone, I'm Felipe Gomez from Phil's Customs, and this is a review for the 1.6 scratch build snow speeders. I'll be doing it in English and Spanish so everybody can understand. Hola a todos, ¿qué tal? Yo soy Felipe Gómez de Phil's Customs y este es un repaso del snow speeder escala 1.6 hechos a mano. Los voy a hacer en inglés y en español para que todos me entiendan. Okay, so let's get started. This right here, as you can see, is a 1.6 speeder. It's made of foam board, and when after the construction is done, then it is covered in styrene plastic and painted, primered, painted, weathered, washed, everything, and at the end the work is sealed with a clear coat for durability. Está hecho, se hacen estos speeders en la tabla espuma, y después de que la construcción está hecha, lo cubro en plástico estireno, y después es pintado, destrezado, y se sella todo con una capa de spray clara para proteger el trabajo. Okay, so then many people have asked me how do I go, where do I get the blueprints, or where do I get my how do I get to do it. So unfortunately my answer is I don't know if you can download the plans from anywhere, but these I make of myself. They're scratch built. So what I normally do, I just take a figure of the scale that I want, that I need, and I build myself from the figure out. I normally use pictures from the internet, and also if I can get my hands on a model from a certain company, I can. I'm sorry, and I use that as a point of reference. For example, this one over here. Okay, and so if I screw up, it's not always just me. I could always blame that company. Muchas personas me preguntan, hey, ¿dónde puedo bajar los planos? Y la verdad, no sé si hay algún sitio donde los puedes bajar, pero eso yo los hago. Yo normalmente agarro una figura de la escala que lo quiero hacer, y sobre esa figura empiezo a construir hacia afuera. Entonces es así sale, pero normalmente uso fotos de Google o del internet, y también si puedo comprar un modelo, si hay un modelo disponible para mejor referencia, los uso de esa forma también. Así que si la riego, por ejemplo con este de aquí, no es completamente mi culpa, sino es también de aquella compañía. So okay, so these models are made, they're not for play, well, yeah, they have whoosh playability, they're playable, and but it's not like you could play with them like a normal Hasbro toy. Okay, it's more for display for figures. This model here, for instance, is made specifically for the Luke Hot Pilot figure. Well, not this one, but all of them that I made, and they're made for display. Yes, they could be placed on snow. I mean, when it's available. Okay, so for people to take pictures and stuff like that, I mean, it's durable that way. But as soon as that happens, it's the snow, it has to be dried out. And yeah, okay. So estas naves son hechas, no son para jugar así como las Hasbro, pero es las hice específicamente para la figura de Luke Skywalker, el piloto de Hot. And se puede volar, okay, con la figura, y se pueden sacar fotos. Por ejemplo, si hay nieve, si se da la ocasión, se puede poner en la nieve y sacar fotos, y se ve a todo dar. Entonces, pero cuando se acaba, se tiene que sacar pronto. Okay. This model here is an unfinished one. okay, as you can see, but it's already covered in styrene plastic except for the front and the back cannon sections. Everything else is already in styrene, and 2 figures actually fit in there. For example, the Luke Skywalker figure fits in it like nicely, and also along with another figure that they both fit pretty cool. And it has working harnesses, so it has a locking little clip, and they're metal, and it has as you can see, I try to detail. It's not an accurate model, but I try to make it as best as I possibly can, according to my skill, which is okay. And okay, so esta nave está sin acabar, como ustedes vean, obviamente. Está ya cubierta en plástico estireno, excepto estas 2 piezas, bueno, las 4 piezas y atrás, todavía no está acabado. Quería mostrárselos. Caben 2 figuras, la de Luke Skywalker, y puede caber otra figura atrás. Tiene fajos de seguridad con un ganchito de metal, okay, so para que se vea más realista, que se vea mejor. Okay, the models that I make these, I make them as if they're for me, for my personal collection. So meaning that I try to go all the way with them. Okay, I try to detail as much as possible, and for them to look as best as possible as well. They're detailed top, bottom, the inside, the rear, as much as I detail as I can possibly put in it. Now, I don't do 3D because I'm more of an old school scratch builder, and I don't know jack shit about 3D, I'm sorry, but to me that's over my head. And everything that I do is just handmade. I cast my own, I make my own greeblies, or I get them from someplace else, from another little toy that I see something that could work, that it could give me a nice detail, then I just grab it and use it. Okay, estas naves yo las detallo lo mejor que puedo. Okay, así como si las hago como si fueran para mi propia colección personal. So, eso significa que trato de detallarlo lo más que puedo, ya de adentro, de afuera, de cualquier ángulo. Se puede ver y se puede notar todo el detalle, lo más detallado que lo puedo hacer. Yo hago mis propios detalles, les saco moldes, o a veces si veo de alguna otra navecita, alguna parte que me pueda ayudar, que ese detalle se vea bien, los hago, okay, les saco molde y los pongo, okay. And all the greeblies that I do, they're casted in Aves epoxy, and they're put on in the sections that there needs to be that type of detail. Like I said before, it's not an accurate model, but it resembles it. I try to do best I can. Okay, ese no es un modelo exacto. Trato de ponerle detallarlo lo mejor, que es lo más parecido que puedo, de acuerdo a mi habilidad, que se parezca a esa nave. O sea, que se vea, tratar de que se vea lo mejor posible. Okay, and moving on here, this particular speeder has articulation. I like to add articulation when I can, not always so, or if sometimes the model requires it, that I do it. Okay, for example, this one, not yet, it's not done, but this is a canopy, and it opens up. It has articulation at the air brakes, top ones, in the back. The shocks actually work, the flaps move up and down, and has everything. Now, also this model, okay, este modelo tiene articulación. Les agrego articulación cuando se puede, o si el modelo realmente lo requiere. Por ejemplo, el dosel se abre, okay, manual. Los frenos de arriba los de abajo acá atrás, los amortiguadores se mueven. Eso está sobrepuesto simplemente. This model here, I also added a little light up feature, which is pretty cool. I like it. I like the way that it came out. It has four LEDs in the cockpit, and it has fiber optics, so it looks like little controls. El modelo tiene es de luz, tiene 4 LEDs adentro de la cabina, y tiene también además fibras ópticas en los instrumentos para que se vea bonito. One thing is that about models like this is that I'm not a fan of exposed wires or something that holds it up, that's very visible, that's very to me it takes a lot away from it. It takes a lot of magic and visual away from it. So what I do with my models is I put the integrated power source or the batteries in the model, so that way the model is by itself, okay? And I don't have anything against that, but I think in my personal opinion it looks better that way. There are different their preferences out there, each man his own, but me personally I prefer no exposed wires or anything like that. Yo realmente, a mí no me gusta usar o dejar que se vean cables o alambres expuestos. Entonces a estas naves les pongo las baterías adentro de la nave, entonces no hay nada expuesto, simplemente se ve la nave prendida, okay, ya sea esto, sea un Star Destroyer, lo que sea. So las pongo de cierta forma que se vea, que no sea notable donde están las baterías. Okay, like for example, on this case, the battery compartment is located here in this section with a little switch. Okay, these are just dry fitted. As you can see, this is an unfinished model, and I'm working on it still. This is not mine. Hopefully one day I hope that I'll get to have one for myself. Okay, por ejemplo, la cajita de las baterías está escondida aquí en esa sección, aquí en esa. Estas 4 secciones están sobrepuestas simplemente porque obviamente todavía no está acabado. Okay, todo está detallado. Okay, ahorita les muestro. Okay, so like I said, this is an unfinished one, and this one are detailed. Everything when it's done, you know, everything is detailed from the bottom, not just the top. But I tried it like I said before. Okay, so now if you give me a sec, I'm going to show you one that is complete. Okay, so just give me a sec. So todos estos modelos, los que hago, trato de, como les dije antes, quiero mostrarles, también están detallados de abajo, de atrás, de todos lados. Ahorita en un momento les voy a enseñar uno ya acabado. Este está sin acabar todavía, ok, aún le falta. So, den un minuto, un segundo, y ahorita les muestro uno que está acabado. Ok, so, that's that one. And, okay, now here we go. Now this is a finished one. Shoot. Give me a sec. Okay, now this is a finished speeder. Again, this is not mine. It's not for me, unfortunately. Okay, and when it's done, for example, this one, it's pretty big. It's 33 3/4 inches long, 29 inches wide, 9 inches tall, high. Okay, and it weighs alone without figures 3 pounds, approximately 3 pounds. Okay, so with the figures, add another 3 or 4 depending on the figure, and it's roughly like about 6-7 pounds. Okay, esta nave mide 33 3/4 la nave de largo, 29 de ancho, 9 pulgadas de alto, y pesa 3 libras. Con las figuras otros 3 o 4 libras. So, así está. And let's see, as you can see, it's fully painted, it's detailed. Everything is detailed, top, sides, rear, front, bottom, everywhere. Okay, and so far, the people that have seen it, they like what they see. But when you see it off, it's very different when you see it in pictures or a video. But when you see it in person, it's completely different. Not to brag, but yeah, it looks pretty cool like that the way it is. But no, you know, don't take my word for it. Esta, como ustedes ven, está completamente detallada, toda pintada, tiene marcas de destrezado y todo, ok. Y ahorita les voy a mostrar más detalles de todo lo que se abre, ok, de toda la articulación. Okay, so this one right here is not mine, like I mentioned before, and on this one I put two pilots, two figures. They're 1/6 scale. They're on pilot outfits, and because I want you to see what it looks like with the figures on it. It stands upon a simple base, which is a 1/4 inch MFD with two transparent acrylic pieces, and once it's put together, which is a simple assembly, and it gives it that flying effect. When you put it in a certain angle, you know, you cannot see the base, so it looks more like it's just flying. You know, like for example, right there, you can't really tell much. So, you know, okay. So este viene con las hago con una base simple de MFD, es como cartón comprimido y muy resistente, muy rígido, de 1/4. Y también viene las hago con dos piezas de acrílico transparente. So, entonces es un ensamblaje muy fácil, ok. Y cuando ya está ensamblado y se pone la nave encima, de cierto ángulo se ve que está volando, pero no se ve, porque como es transparente. Y es una de las cosas que me gusta mucho ya cuando lo tiene uno armado y se ve, tiene bonito efecto. Y quería mostrarles con dos pilotos, dos figuras de escala 1/6 para que se vea, para que ustedes vean con mejor claridad cómo se ven. Okay, so as I mentioned before, it has articulation on the canopy, articulation on the top air brakes, rear ones. The cannon moves also, and lighted feature. Okay, so I'm going to open up the canopy right now so you can see more what I'm talking about, and I'm going to give you a close-up of the details. Okay, so como les mencioné antes, se abre el dosel, los frenos de arriba, de atrás, el cañón se mueve 180, y les voy a dar voy a arrimarme tantito con la cámara para que vean mejor los detalles. Okay, alright, so this is the canopy. It opens up like this. Now remember, it's okay, just opens up like so. There you go, and it opens up like that. I'm just gonna prop it up with this, and I'm going to show you right now what it looks like. Okay, so ya abrí el dosel. Lo voy a detener así con ese palito con una varita de acrílico claro. Okay, so there's the canopy. These are the air brakes, top air brakes. Okay, el dosel, los frenos de arriba se abren. Okay, the back, the rear shocks. Once paint, everything stressed, detailed. There it is, right there. The cannon moves 180. There you go, so you can shoot himself or anybody else. Okay, so se mueve el cañón 180. Articulación en los frenos de abajo, de arriba. Está todo completo. The insignias are from a model that I saw, but then again I see other pictures and it's a little bit different, so I try to stick with the ones that are more to the best looking ones. Okay, las insignias son lo mejor que los busqué, me basé en unas fotos de internet y me basé en las que se ven mejor, okay? And it has great details all over. The panel lines are engraved. They're engraved for. They have washes. They got burnt marks, streaks, chipping, inside and out, top, bottom. Okay. Está destrezado. Está despintado en ciertos secciones. Tiene marcas de quemadura, de aceite, de todo lo que puedo imaginar, de enmohecido por todos lados, y tiene los paneles, las líneas están resacadas para cuando se pone un lavado se vean las líneas y tenga más detalle, mejor. Okay, so right now I'm going to give you a close-up of the canopy. So, I'm going to turn on the light up feature. Voy a prender la luz. Okay, as I mentioned before, it's the battery compartment. It's right there. Okay, so it's just pretty well hidden with this. This is the lid, and right here is the battery compartment. Okay, esta es la tapa. Okay, y los baterías están aquí. So the 2 AA batteries, dos baterías AA, switch, we're on, we're good to rock and roll. Listos, y ya está listo. So nomás se mete, put the lid back on, se pone la tapa, and we're good. Okay, right now I'm going to give you a close-up of what it looks like. Okay, so here we go. If you give me a sec. Alright, so here we go. So this is the canopy. Okay, as I've mentioned, this is the cockpit, I'm sorry. Esta es la cabina. This is what it looks like. And it has these, I try to detail as much as I possibly can for it to look cool. Alright, so there are some of the light up features. There's a monitor, monitores. You can see some of the lights are on. That side, this side, there you go. Okay, the front, enfrente también. It has as much as I possibly can to detail it. Okay, so these are the harnesses I was talking about. Estos son los harnesses de los que les mencionaba. Okay, this little mechanism that I made. Okay, ese mecanismo hice. Simplemente se pone en medio de la hojita esta y se mete hacia adentro. So it just put in the little clasp. You put it goes in between this little flap right here, and let me see if I can just, man, I could really use that third arm right now. Okay, so well, it clicks in and it attaches. Boom, there you go, beautiful. Okay, so listo, así se amarran así y mantiene la figura en su sitio, dándole un buen detalle. Okay, so eso, under the canopy, details, abajo del dosel, detalles también. Okay, the windows, ventanas. We're here, just going to give you a close-up of everything. Right there, there you go. The gribblies, like I said, some of them I made myself. Others some other model kits were nice enough to donate their detail. Okay, muchos de los detalles los hago yo. Algunos de los otros detalles, otros kits de modelos son amables para regalarme sus detalles. Okay, and these are the details for the inside. The flaps, they're all made from scratch. Todos están hechos a mano, los detalles, las articulaciones. Okay, there you go, like the steps, and se suben. Okay, here we go from the back. Okay, this is a little close-up of the brakes. There you go, the air brakes right there. The back, a nice little weather look that it has. There's a cannon, the harpoon cannon. Another one. There you go. The exhausts. There you go. There's another look from the other side. Okay, otra vista del otro lado. And there you have it. Okay, and the bottom. Okay, de abajo también. It's all, as you can see, is completely detailed, painted as well. Has weathering effects. Tiene efectos de destrezado también, pintado completamente. And there you have it. Aquí lo tienen. And los figures. Now, when it comes to the figures that go in here, they're only this type of figure. So no stormtroopers or armored figures. So let's say that. Okay, so es aquí nomás caben ese tipo de figuras. Stormtroopers no caben por la armadura. Okay, and obviously it's not made for stormtroopers. Okay, unless you're just wearing a stormtrooper helmet, then you can. Okay, so eso no están hecho para los stormtroopers. Al menos que la figura nomás traiga un casco de stormtrooper, entonces sí. Okay, so there you have it. This is the review for the 1/6 Speeder, and a close-up of all the details. Okay, so este es el repaso de del Speeder de los que yo hago, con sus detalles y todo. Okay, so there you have it, folks. Aquí lo tienen. This is a review of the speeders that I make. I'm sorry, one thing that I forgot was the cannon flashings. Una cosa que se me olvidó mencionar fueron las puntas de los cañones. Okay, these are when the person gets it, I ship these out without these assembled for shipping reasons. Okay, cuando envío estos, los envío sin esto por razones de envío. Okay, but they are marked. They have a little piece right here. This is like a marker. Okay, okay, this is like to align it. There's another piece the same on the muzzle of the cannon, and it just goes aligned and glue align, and it gives it that angle, because the angle is not straight, it's kind of like this. Okay, so estos los puntos de los cañones tienen un pedacito de plástico aquí que es como un marcador, y en el cañón también tiene otro igual. So, entonces lo que pasa es que se alinean, entonces se pone un ratito pegamento de cola loca y se pegan. Entonces le da el ángulo perfecto, porque no es un ángulo así derecho, es un ángulo un poquito off. Okay, so I wanted to share this with you all, and any questions you might have, please feel free to ask. You can find me at in Facebook under Phil's Customs. There, any questions you might have, I'll be happy to answer. You can also find me on Instagram under Phil's Customs and then number 66. I don't know why, but that's what they gave me. And any questions are welcome. Comments, and I just want to thank you for your time, and I will see you next time. This is me pueden encontrar en Phil's Customs y en Facebook, o bajo Phil's Customs número 66 en Instagram. Me lo dieron ese número, no sé por qué. Y cualquier comentario, pregunta, siéntese con la libertad de preguntarme, de hacer la pregunta, y los veo muy pronto. Y gracias por su tiempo.